What happens when the most destructive force in WWE history aligns with the most cunning mind in the business? What if the one rivalry that defined a generation just exploded back to life in the most shocking way possible? Brock Lesnar is back with Paul Heyman, and the war on Raw just reached nuclear levels. Subscribe right now because the Tribal Chief just made his epic return, and the final battle is taking shape. The atmosphere on Monday Night Raw was already electric, but nobody could have predicted the sheer chaos that was about to unfold. As Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Jey Uso stood in the ring, they were about to face an ambush of historic proportions, one that would change the entire landscape of the Road to Survivor Series. The problem was a nightmare scenario. Three of WWE's top stars found themselves surrounded by Paul Heyman's newly assembled army. With Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed closing in, the situation looked hopeless. But the true horror was yet to reveal itself, as the final, most devastating piece of Heyman's puzzle was about to make his presence known. Just as Heyman's faction moved in for the attack, the arena was rocked by a sound that strikes fear into the heart of every WWE superstar, the iconic, terrifying theme of Brock Lesnar. The Beast emerged, and with a malicious grin from Paul Heyman, he stormed the ring and immediately began dismantling everyone in his path. F5 to Cody. F5 to Punk. Just as Lesnar turned his attention to Jey Uso, the arena was suddenly filled with another familiar sound, the tribal drums of Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief charged down the ramp, spear in hand, and the crowd erupted as he tackled Lesnar through the ropes. The two titans brawled at ringside while Heyman watched in both terror and triumph. "My vision is now complete," Heyman screamed into a microphone. "But Roman, your team has one spot left. Who's brave enough to stand against this?" This confrontation represents more than just another chapter in the legendary Reigns-Lesnar rivalry, it's the culmination of Paul Heyman's master plan. By adding Brock Lesnar to a faction that already includes Drew McIntyre's Scottish Fury, Logan Paul's unpredictable athleticism, Braun Breaker's explosive power, and Bronson Reed's crushing strength, Heyman has created the most formidable faction in modern WWE history. The chemistry between Heyman and Lesnar is undeniable, their history of dominance creating an aura of inevitability around the vision. But Roman Reigns' timely save proves that the Tribal Chief remains the one force capable of standing against the Beast. You cannot miss the fallout from this epic confrontation. If you're not subscribed, you're missing the most intense storyline in WWE today. Hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and tell us in the comments who you think should be the final member of Roman's team. The war is here, make sure you're locked in for every explosive moment.